What's up, everybody? How do I sound? Did everything sound okay? Looks like it's okay on my end. What's happening, y'all? This topic has been going on for a month. Throughout the whole month of August, we've been talking about PlayStation and Jim Ryan crying about Xbox potentially owning Activision Blizzard. We've been talking about this for a whole month. Every time the topic starts to cool down, some more shit pop up. And I'm gonna be honest, for a pro Xbox YouTuber that talked a lot of shit like myself, this is great content. This is amazing content for me and my channel, for WBG, for Sean's channel. This is great content. Great content. To see the almighty PlayStation crying. I love this. I know you guys love it also. Thanks, guys, for joining me. We got 114 people in here already. Oh, this is great content, man. You know, if you listen to my channel, if you listen to my videos, my podcasts, you always know I'm ranting about last generation. Some people will say I'm crying about last generation. I would say these terms a lot. I always say, I was there. I remember what happened last generation. And I probably will say that several times this podcast, so please bear with me. But this is the almighty PlayStation. Jim Ryan's out there crying, bro. It's amazing. Ponies is out there crying. We have big YouTubers and media guys talking shit. And let me tell you guys something right now. I'm going to talk about all of that. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but this is another case of I was going to do my regular 10-minute video. Said, nah, it's too much to talk about. It's too much to talk about. Oh, my God. You know, it was funny because when Jim Ryan came out yesterday, with this information came out yesterday and people was talking about it, I was surprised how many people was throwing him up under the bus. Now, of course, I wasn't surprised with the ponies. They were like, oh, no, Phil Spencer is a liar. Phil Spencer is a liar. Yeah, they said that. What's up, everybody? What's up, Scraggly Rock, Ozzy, Correedy? Shit, you know, I can't read, bro. Nemesis the God, Chicken Eye, OG Gamer, Ozzy, East West, Sneaky, Def Leopard, Isidore Bays, Lil Larry. What's up, everybody that joined me? Who was the first person in here? Let me see who the first person was in here. One Trick Pony. What's up, bro? Mr. Glass, Pentiment, Knife, Apollo Cooper, Vic, The Click. Yeah, he said live this early. Yeah, man, I was off of work today. You know, I would have did a live yesterday, but I was on Gaming Addict show and I didn't feel like doing a podcast back to back. But woke up this morning and said, yeah, let me prepare this because I'm talking about this. What's up, other Zinc, Omi, Tony, Super Duper Man, Carolina Gamer, everybody. Nuisance. What's up, Nuisance? Two Man, the 25 volley, you know. Bob's Adventures with Scooters, everybody, Six Slayer, everybody that stopped by. Thank you, guys. Novaverse, the realist. What's happening, y'all? So, look, man, we got to talk about this because this is crazy. This is crazy. And think I'm gonna do timestamps for this video because I'm gonna talk about a few things today. So let me pull up. I want to share my screen right quick, guys, because let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. When Phil Spencer, well, after Xbox, announced they plan to purchase Activision Blizzard, after PlayStation was crying, immediately crying, Phil Spencer tweeted this. Now, this is January 20th, 2022. He tweeted, had good calls this week with leaders at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is an important part of our industry and we value our relationship. Let me read that second sentence. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Now, that was the first part, right? Phil Spencer said, yeah. Our intent is to keep everything on the PlayStation. Our intent and our desire is to keep Call of Duty on the PlayStation. He never once said it's going to be on a PlayStation forever, right? He never said it's guaranteed to be on a PlayStation forever. This is funny. This is funny, man. Hey, what up, Jerry Mack? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? This is funny, man. Now, I read that twice. Phil Spencer, he just say, look, man, never once said, yo, it's for sure. That shit going to for sure be on PlayStation forever. He didn't say that. He said our intent. My boy A. Rodman with the $5. Durt has been off work a lot lately. Tell the truth, Durt. Did you lose your job? We got you. Hashtag save the meter maid. I ain't no damn meter maid. Listen, brother. I've been at my company for 23 years. I have a lot of vacation time. So I decided to use some of it, because I don't take a lot of vacation. I haven't been on a big vacation this year, really since COVID started. I haven't been on a big vacation with the wife. So using my vacation, man. How dare you? Now, but let me show you guys this. So Jimmy Boy came out there yesterday crying. Straight up crying. Look at this shit. I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business discussion, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into a public forum, Ryan stated. Yo, he throwing shots. He throwing shots at Phil. He said Phil Spencer brought this into a public forum. This some real console war shit, y'all. Not us fanboys talking shit to each other. These are the two heads going after each other, bro. This is wild. This is crazy. Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation. Hold on. Let me read this part how I think Jim Ryan probably read it. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. Do you guys see this shit? He is crying. Listen, we've been talking about this the last month, and we have all said Call of Duty means more to PlayStation than anybody imagined. Call of Duty means more to PlayStation than any of their quote-unquote bangers. God of War, The Last of Us, Uncharted, Spiderman. All of their bangers don't make money like COD does. Those games don't make money like COD does. This is the almighty PlayStation crying, bro. Long live the Black Mamba with the 2. Phil, I'm about to end this man's whole career. Hey, straight up. Xbox isn't obligated to give y'all anything after the contract. After the contract, Phil Spencer can say, hey, kiss my ass. Enjoy. He's not obligated to do anything. He said, yo, I would give you guys 3 extra Call of Duties after the current contract, the marketing contract that they have that ends in 2024. He's not obligated to do anything. And Jim Ryan knows that. That's why they're trying to stop this acquisition. They're trying to stop it from being a Game Pass. Phil Spencer said, yo, we're going to follow, we're going to do the contractual obligation, and we're going to give it to you 3 extra years after that. That's not enough. That's not enough. It's crazy, man. I know I keep on saying this, but this is the almighty PlayStation, bro. Last generation PlayStation couldn't do nothing wrong. Everybody loved the PlayStation except for us bots. Hell, I even liked the PS4. I thought it was a solid console. But it's crazy though, right? Like, he is crying. Like I said when we started this podcast, like when I started this One Man, Dark Man podcast, for the entire month of August, we've been talking about this. And it's been great content. Great content. Great. Clutch Man 01 with the 5. Phil didn't have to make a statement reminding them of what he already said until Sony kept crying about it to all the regulators. This is Jim's fault. Absolutely. Phil was responding to all of the regulator stuff. Man, listen, Phil had that blog already written, ready to go, because he knew the CMA was going to come with some BS. I always say this, business is aggressive. You have to be aggressive. PlayStation has been aggressive for years, and I'm not saying they're wrong for that. That's business. You have to try to one-up your biggest competitor. You have to, try to beat them. If you have to try to beat them. I'm a huge sports fan. When you try to build your team to be the best, you want to beat every other team you're going against. That's business. That's being competitive. So when PlayStation had deals, had language in their contracts, you cannot put this game on Game Pass. Listen, I said, yo, that's business. They're being aggressive. I have no problem with it. When PlayStation went out there after Xbox stumbled at the beginning of the Xbox One generation, when PlayStation saw all of the backlash Xbox got for DRM, for no-use games, for TV, and they went on that E3 stage and absolutely killed Xbox. As an Xbox fan, I was devastated, like, oh, shit. But as a realist, Xbox made their bed. Now they got to lay in it. And PlayStation took advantage. But that's business. That's business. So now, Xbox is being aggressive. Xbox has Microsoft fully behind them. They got the money to do what the hell they want to. And yes, they are buying the publisher of the biggest third-party game. Well, one of the biggest next to next to GTA and Minecraft. The Xbox owns 2 of the 3 biggest damn third-party games. They have the money to do it. Now, PlayStation. Primus Gaming with the 5. What's good, Dirt? Just left the ER from overdosing and all the pony salt. TTS, hit the like button. Hey, man, I'm glad you okay, man, but I got some bad news for you. It might be some more pony salt, man, so just try to have willpower. Try to control yourself. Don't overdose on this pony salt, brother. because it's going to be a lot of it out there. Long live the Black Mamba with the 5. Last time Sony ran their mouth, I'm assuming you meant mouth, Xbox exposed them. Watch Phil himself expose the shady-ass practices PlayStation been doing for decades. Bro, the hypocrisy is real. The hypocrisy is real. But like I just mentioned, some of the things PlayStation did in the past, hey, bro, that's business. I see always Carlisle talking about EA and 2K. Listen, as much as I love NBA 2K, NFL 2K, EA did something that I hated. They grabbed the NFL license and had it ever since 2004. That's business, though. Now, me as a consumer, I don't like Madden. Madden is playable, but it's trash to me, really. Madden has been trash since the PS2 generation, PS2 Xbox generation. But that's business. Like you remember Vince McMahon said, damn it, you gotta grab your competitor by the throat. Remember when he bought WCW? I bought my competition, damn it. Yeah, hey, bro, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. So Xbox, using their resources, spending that money. No, don't do that. Don't spend your money, Microsoft. It's not fair. We don't have the same money that you do. Life ain't fair. If my neighbor got way more money than me, a bigger house, nice vehicles, and he got way better looking women than me, I got to figure out how to get my money up like him. That's life. Hey, yo, Treybo, yeah, that's my Vince McMahon voice. Damn it. You're fired, you son of a bitch. Hey, that's my Vince McMahon voice. Onyx with the 2. Jim, is that friend that's always crying while drunk? Yeah. He probably called Phil Spencer, like, Phil, what is going on? You guys can't do this to us. Max City facts. They took Final Fantasy off of Xbox. They took Street Fighter V off of Xbox. Thank God Street Fighter 6 is going to be back on the Xbox. They made plenty of deals. It is what it is. Some Xbox guys, we cried about it, but we couldn't say shit. Spider-Man was always multi-platform. They have an exclusive Spider-Man game. Listen, we couldn't say nothing like, damn, that's a smart move, PlayStation. I remember thinking that, damn, they got Spider-Man exclusive. That's a huge move. I didn't cry. Like, it ain't fair. Give it back. I want to play Spider-Man. Guess what I did? I got a PS4 to play Spider-Man because I wanted to play it. Flat out. At the end of the day, it's simple. If you want to play this game that bad, get the console or in the ecosystem where you can play it. Donald Allen with the 2 quid. If Sony is worried, they should make their own FPS. You're right about that. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. I mentioned this several times. I mentioned it again, guys. The PS4 generation was great for PlayStation. Great. But they really messed up, in my opinion, by not having any types of multiplayer or games as a service. Their single-player games, absolutely amazing. And this is coming from an Xbox guy, but I'm just being real. Their single-player games is great. Except for Horizon. I don't like that corny-ass shit. But all of the other ones, God of War, The Last of Us, great games. Spider-Man. But we witnessed last generation, the industry was changing. Single-player games are still a thing, but the money was being made off of multiplayer games as a service. When a game like Fortnite can be free and making an absolute killing, Sony just kind of ignored it. Even Xbox has games as a service. Sea of Thieves is a games as a service. State of Decay is a games as a service. Halo Infinite, I know, the content is a little slow, but trust me, Halo Infinite, when it gets rolling, it's a games as a service. Halo 5 had, I wouldn't say it was a game as a service, but they made a lot of money off of the game after it released. And that's something PlayStation didn't do last gen. Yes, they had great games, but they wasn't making money off of those games like that. And those games were hella expensive, bro. If you look at the quality of The Last of Us 2, yes, the story was but that's a quality game, bro. I beat the game twice. It's a quality game. And you can tell that shit took a lot of money. I read that 2,000 people helped work on The Last of Us 2. 2,000 people. They ain't doing that shit for free. You got to pay them 2,000 people over a 4 or 5 year period. I don't know if the 2,000 helped the whole 5-year development cycle, but you got to pay them people. Those actors, all that shit costs money, man. And PlayStation didn't make a lot of money afterwards. Like, they dropped the game sold well, then they wasn't making money off of it afterward. Look at Destiny. They're still making money off of Destiny. Fortnite, Warzone, they're making money off of those games. And guess what? Those third-party games, PlayStation see how much they make off of those games. So just imagine if Fortnite was their own game. Just imagine if Call of Duty Warzone was their game. They'll be making more money. They get 30%. They're making a killing. So they know what they did wrong. And that's why they're doing so many games as a service. But let's be honest, guys. None of those games as a service is ready to go. None of them. And they probably won't be ready to go for a couple years. Naughty Dog said they will show off their multiplayer next year. They didn't say it's coming out next year. They said they will show it off next year. I'm just saying. There go guy with the 5. Durt, Sony is in a lose-lose situation with exclusive marketing rights. Either way the deal goes, PlayStation loses the marketing rights for good. After these 2 years, absolutely, there you go. After these 2 years, they can't market that shit. It's gonna be Xbox marketing. Xbox owned them. If you remember the 360 generation, bro, let's be honest. COD wasn't hitting like that until Xbox started really putting it out there like that. Xbox had marketing rights for COD the whole 360 generation. The whole 360 generation. I don't know nobody that was playing COD on a PS3. Do you? I don't know no damn body. COD really became the monster during the 360 generation. And 2013 and 2014, Xbox still had the marketing rights, but the Xbox One generation, people wasn't really rocking with Xbox. So what happened? PlayStation got it, and they've had it ever since. And PlayStation made a killing off of COD last generation. Made an absolute killing because the PS4 was the console that the casuals chose, and it made a killing. They made so much of a killing. Jim Ryan is like, no, don't take it away. Oh, man. Long live the Black Mamba with the 5. Rand said this on Iron Lords after Bethesda. This is all about entitlement. PlayStation and their fans have gotten everything back to PS1. I'm sorry. Have gotten everything even back to PS1. Absolutely, bro. Don't I always call these ponies entitled pieces of shit? That's what they are. They think PlayStation deserves everything. Yo, we're the almighty PlayStation. The world's best-selling console was the PS2. PS1 was incredible. PS3, well, they stumbled at first, but they recovered. Did they really? People say, well, the PS3 eventually outsold 360, bro. Let's be honest about this shit. PlayStation lost so much money with that damn PS3 debacle. Xbox destroyed them in software. In the United States, they outsold the PS3 by like 20 million. The only reason they really outsold the Xbox at the end, one, they stopped making Xbox 360s, I believe in 2013. I don't know. But they eventually outsold the Xbox worldwide, Xbox 360. But bro, I don't give a shit. The Wii won that generation, but the Xbox, to me, beat the PS3, bro. Because they was just the lead platform, the realest. Thank you. They was the lead platform. I said this the other day on TTS. We always talk about how casuals choose the winning console or the favorite console every generation. Developers do also. Developers choose that console too. They didn't like that PS3. They didn't like PS3, bro. They preferred the Xbox. It was easier to develop for and deploy. I wholeheartedly agree. The PS3 was dog shit. I love the PS1, love the PS2. I enjoyed the PS4. The PS3 was dog shit to me. It's a terrible console. Bad decisions was made. But anyway, there you go, guy with the 5. Even if the deal falls apart, no way that Activision extends the COD marketing exclusive to the company that just cost them nearly $70 billion. Yeah, they'll be pissed. I think it's still going through, bro. It might take till next year to do it. Microsoft is one of the richest companies in the world. Trust me, they have the best lawyers, bro. This shit is going to go through. All this thing with the CMA and PlayStation crying, it's just prolonging the inevitable. It's going to go through. And Jim Ryan knows that. That's why he's crying. That's why he's concerned, right? He knows it's going through. He knows it's going through, man. I don't know. It's just, sometimes I'm in awe about this information. You know, this is stuff that we usually don't see. Like, we usually don't see behind the scenes stuff leak out like this. When Sony was crying and all that stuff, you know, that stuff we usually don't see, man. But it's, it's just like when Jim Ryan said, we want PlayStation gamers to continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience. PlayStation is known for their bangers, right? They're known for their great first-party games. But this throws everything out the window. Their biggest prized possession is a third-party game. Guys, let's pay attention to this. Kendrick Starr, member for 9 months. Exclusives make the industry better. SNES had Final Fight and Mario, so Sega made Streets of Rage and Sonic. Sony scared to compete. Kendrick Starr, you're spitting facts. They said, Sega said Streets of Rage was a Final Fight competitor. Was a reaction to Final Fight. Sonic was a reaction to Mario because Sega needed a mascot. Alice Kidd wasn't good enough. Bam, they had Sonic and they said, oh yeah, this is it. And they competed with Nintendo. Nintendo eventually won, but Sega competed that generation, man. Your baby father with the 5. Those crying, snitching Karens at Sony won't stop anything. The sense of entitlement is crazy. Yes, it is, bro. I've been saying this for years. Entitlement. Like, you ever seen somebody that's entitled? Like, you should never question them. I just read it, Kendrick Starr. Like, you shouldn't question them. Like, how dare you question Sony? I told you guys the story. If you haven't heard the story, I went on a Pony podcast. Something I would never do again, by the way. This was, I believe, in 2020. I went on this podcast, and this guy, you would have thought I was in court, sitting at the stand, and this guy was cross-examining me. Like, he was a lawyer. I was on a show. He came in a little bit late. The first thing this N-word says to me, Durt, why are you an Xbox fan? I say, what? Because I like Xbox. He was like, I be hearing you talking shit about PlayStation fanboys. How dare you talk shit about us? You're an Xbox fan. This guy exact words. And he was like, how dare you crack jokes on PlayStation? You're an Xbox fan. He was like, no, don't talk shit about us. You an Xbox fan. How dare you criticize PlayStation? Because you're an Xbox fan. So the sense of entitlement was, how dare you criticize us, bro? You can't do that. You can't criticize us. PlayStation is flawless. Nah, like he didn't say those exact words, PlayStation is flawless, but trust me, he was trying to say that. So just going back to last generation, man. Now, let's also do some timestamps for this video. Now, let me say this, guys. The media. There's some people in the media talking a little shit. All right, let me pull it up before I. Some people in the media is talking a little shit. Bigger YouTubers and people in the media is talking a little shit, guys. Now, let me show you this. Let me go to the bigger YouTubers first off. Now, Cody Eastwood, he doesn't console war on his YouTube channel, but if you're on Twitter, Cody Eastwood be talking shit, fam. Cody Eastwood said, Jim Ryan, number one, consoles are not enough. He did say consoles are not enough. That's why they're putting that shit on PC and everywhere else. Number two, exclusives are not enough. He definitely said PlayStation exclusives 10 to 20 million is not enough anymore. Number three, $60 is not enough. Raised them first-party games to $70. Number four, $500 consoles is not enough. Recently raised the price of the PS5, except for in the States, of course. Number five, one PS5 revision is not enough. There's been 3 different revisions of the PlayStation 5, and the most recent one, according to Austin Evans, makes the console cheaper to manufacture, but they still raise the price. Number 6, one Final Fantasy exclusive is not enough. Hey, Cody Eastwood is talking that shit. I love it. 7, 2 Bethesda games that's timed exclusive to PlayStation, which of course is Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, is not enough. Number 7, COD for 3 years is not enough. I gotta give Cody Eastwood props on this tweet. This shit is fire because he ain't never lied. And he got the thing when everybody plays, we all win. Good old Jimmy boy. Cody Eastwood is talking that shit, man. I love it. I love it. So now Randall Thor, who doesn't do console war stuff, he says, interesting, inadequate on many levels is kind of exactly how I would describe some of Jim Ryan's decisions. Maybe he should take some of these pills to feel better about Xbox owning Call of Duty, LOL. And the pills is cope. Extra strength. Yo, we got these guys talking shit, man. PlayStation out here looking spooky at the moment, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, especially Jim Ryan. We got people out here talking shit. Look at Destin. Destin doesn't really console war. I mean, he'll talk some shit here and there. But he says, hey, Xbox gamers, do y'all want to play Final Fantasy on your Xbox? I sure do. And he's responding to some pony that says JRPGs don't sell on the Xbox. COD sell more on PlayStation than anywhere else. Do you see the entitlement to these little bitches? Do you see what I'm saying? COD sells more on PlayStation than anywhere else, so deal with it. Dan Stapleton, he actually works for IGN. He says, seems pretty ballsy for the guy who made sure Street Fighter V never came out on Xbox to complain about making a historical multi-platform series into an exclusive. This is not the first time this sort of thing has happened on either side. Ryan McCaffrey. Now, we know this guy, you know, some Xbox guys don't like him. I don't mind him, but some Xbox guys don't like him. He's okay with me. But he's responding to the news about Jim Ryan, you know, with his whole, you know, crying. He says, inadequate? With a question mark. Jim is lucky to get those 3 extra years. Hey, talk that shit. Ryan McCaffrey, talk that shit. Talk it. He lucky to get those 3 years. Like I said, bro, after the contractual obligations that Xbox has, they don't have to give them shit. And I believe Phil giving them 3 years just to make sure the deal gets finalized. Overall gaming with the 5. I would love to hear a discussion between you and what the fuck I'm gonna talk to him for. I've been there, done that. Been there, done. I don't want to fucking talk to Thrash, bro. Talking to him is like talking to an envelope, talking to a fucking wall. What's the purpose to talk to these niggas, man? The fuck out of here. I don't debate. Debate with these niggas for what? I have proved some PlayStation guys wrong on Twitter. They would change the subject, flip the story. They wouldn't shut up. Fuck that.
What's going on, Killer?
What up, though?
What up? What's good? You sound excited.
Yeah, man.
You sound excited. I heard someone from all the way across America talking that shit. I was like, I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice. That's my homie, Durt. What's going on, Killer?
Not much, man. It's talking that shit. Hey, Max City with the 2. Jim turned down 3 years. Yeah, he said that's not enough. This is not enough for him. It's not enough. He's crying. That's not enough. We want it forever. We want to keep marketing forever. No, bro, it don't work like that. Xbox had the capital to buy Activision Blizzard.
Do you know what makes this funny, though? When we heard about the deal...
I'm sorry, this shit kind of irritates me. But what the fuck want to talk to Thrash for, bro? That guy probably an undercover pony or something. He probably a fan of Thrash.
Well, who said that?
What was his name? Overkill Gaming. What the fuck, man? Am I talking to nigga?
Was it? It rather must be pronounced as Houston. He goes my t-shirt.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Now listen, play. I remember, in January when Phil came out and put that tweet, and it's hilarious to see some of these guys talking about Phil should be fired. Phil's a liar.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that too.
We'll get to that, bro. Listen, when this happened, I think everybody expected it. There's gonna be some sort of way to do this to make Call of Duty somehow exclusive. When it came, it was exactly the same with the ZeniMax deal. We knew that certain games will remain on obviously other platforms, live service game, online games. But Call of Duty is a bit of a different juggernaut on that. I know it comes with a single player campaign and an online campaign. Right. But what's interesting, when Phil did talk about it, our desire, and we listen, bro. When Phil said that, we go, listen, there's gonna come to a point that later down the line, maybe a couple of years down the line, that Call of Duty, maybe the single player portion of it will won't be on the PlayStation platform or any other platform besides the PC side, Xbox Gamepass, you name all of that shit. Now, and Jim Ryan brought up, he goes, Phil put this letter out. Listen, the marketing deal you got right now, it ends in 2024. We'll give you extra 3 years. So basically, they got this for the full generation, bro. Call of Duty will remain on the PlayStation 5 throughout this generation. Unless something happens, the way this is going on right now, the way, the FTC, CMA, all of these battles are happening right now, it's going to be interesting. And to see Jim Ryan, to see these ponies who came from the PlayStation 4 generation, head held up high, standing straight up on that, chest out, talking that shit, came into the generation to see them cripple, headers down, crying like bitches in the corner. And do you know what? To see these guys fallen already in the space of less than 2 years. In the space of less than 2 years now, how many times do we have to say this? Be the behemoth. Microsoft, compete. As soon as they start competing, that's not the way to compete. You can't go buy studios, build them from the ground up, cultivate your studios, organic and that. They start making all of these excuses up. Microsoft came behind Xbox. Xbox is gaming is a part of Microsoft right now. It's a pillar in Microsoft. You've seen what's happening right now. You've seen the acquisitions, the Game Pass deals, and look what's happening. They're scared of one game. Do you know why they're scared of that one game? Guys in the chat, do you know why? Because that's the number one selling game on that dog shit PlayStation store. Every year that normally when that game comes out, and look how scared they are. I'm sure you might be showing the chart in a bit. It's like 17% of the sales, it's on the profits they make for Call of Duty is on the PlayStation. And I think the Xbox is like 10% or something. But to see what's going on, to see what is going on, player, the deal's not done. Just imagine when the deal gets done, when the green light happens, what's going to happen then? Jim is trying his best Ponies are trying their best. I've seen guys like Sony Profit tagging the CMA, tagging FTC, talked about, look what Phil said back in January, talked about we desire to keep the game on the PlayStation when it comes to Call of Duty, and in the future, who knows on that. They're tagging people. Exactly what happened with the senators and the president when the Activision deal happened.
Mm.
Do you know what? Isn't it crazy to see how they've fallen? Isn't it crazy to see how Jim Ryan's out here crying like a bitch and snitching? Phil went out here crying when he took Final Fantasy away.
No.
He said it's a 1-year exclusive. Where the fuck is that game? Spider-Man. Forspoken. They're making this crazy deal, and you know what? I'm glad this is happening right now, because I want Phil to see this and say, listen, there's no Cumber ass shit. None of that bullshit now. These guys are out here to destroy you. They competed, they want to take you out. Phil needs to see this on his team. Do you know what? We're gonna take it. We'll go toe to toe with you now. You want to play them games? You wanted us to fight? Let's go. And that's what I want to see. Get the super chat play.
Max City with the 5. Y'all forever ain't gonna happen. And now Jim done really ruined his chances. Now, yeah, man. Like he just looking weak, bro. Did you see David Jaffe roasted his ass? Like you look.
Now 1 minute clip.
Bro.
Yeah, keep that for tomorrow as well, player.
I don't even have it, bro. But
we look for it.
I was, it was looking weak, bro. Overkill Gamer with the 5. You didn't see my first super chat where I'm an ally. Oh, I didn't see your first super chat. Was it a member? No, you're not a member. I thought I got all the super chats. LOL. I just think it would be good discussion. My bad. No, well, I'm sorry to snap at you, bro. It's just that sounded like something a pony would say, because I've had ponies say to me, why don't you go on King Thrash Show? That story I just told was on King Thrash Show.
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, say it was okay, Sean. I just don't. It's useless to me, bro, to have a debate with a guy that said Housemarque is bigger and better than all the ZeniMax, bro. Why? What will I talk to this guy about? I'm not about to have a discussion with a delusional person. Housemarque is bigger and better than all things ZeniMax? Is a bigger signing than ZeniMax? All of ZeniMax? Housemarque. Come on, bro. Nah, man. Hey, there's no need to talk to this dude. Courtney with the $2. Jim Ryan needs to stop being a bitch. LOL.
Being a bitch.
Long live the Black Mama with the 5. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Watch PlayStation get exposed for their hypocrisy and COD be exclusive sooner. Shout out to King David, no PS6. Hey, man, I'd say all the time. At first, I was like, nah, Dave, it's going to be a PS6. Bro, the more the shit's looking, Victor Click. Hey, Fish Grease, if you're a PlayStation fan, be a PlayStation fan. Don't come in here with all this shit. PlayStation the best. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't mind want to hear that shit. Don't you understand what kind of podcast this is right now?
Bitch.
I'm saying, bro, you come in here with PlayStation the best. Okay, fine. That's how you feel. Are you trying to convince us? Is that what you're trying to do? Convince us that PlayStation the best? Fuck out of here, man. Victor Click with the 5. Sony is playing themselves. Why TTS now and begging later when contract is over? Jimbo, you need to sit down and watch the takeover happen. WBG. Talk that shit. Yeah.
Now, to add to that, bro, listen, we don't need to go on. Look, when people say that, why don't you have a debate with this guy? Come on, this guy podcast and that. Because we don't want to. We don't like them guys.
I don't fuck with them guys.
We don't fuck with them straight up. Why would we go on there like we talked about? When someone says Housemarque is a bigger, better, much larger acquisition than the ZeniMax did, you have to be delusional. No matter what, you can say the sky is fucking blue. He will say it's pink when it's clearly is blue out there. He will say that shit. So that's why we don't rock with him. When it comes to WBG and Xbox, TTS Xbox Podcast, that's what we do. It's Xbox. In the chat, when guy goes PlayStation is better. So what? That's your opinion. Get the fuck out of here. Go to them PlayStation podcast. Enjoy yourself there. Nothing's stopping you. We don't need your likes. We don't need your fucking view. Straight
it's like they're trying to convince somebody. Bro, if you love it, go ahead. But this ain't the podcast for you. Don't you see this is a bot podcast? We talking that shit. Hey, well, PlayStation is better. Shut the fuck up, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. And Sean just said, I don't rock with those guys. Now, I've been there, done that. You guys need to realize I'm speaking from experience. I've been there, done that. I tried to be cool with some of these guys. I was going on some of these guys' podcasts. Then you wake up and pay attention, man. These dudes invited me to ambush me. These dudes invited me to question why I like Xbox. I remember this dude invited all the WBG to his podcast. We went on there not really paying attention just to question us why we like Xbox. I pay attention to that stuff, man. This is stuff I've experienced. Hey, Sean, you fucked me. You fucked up. Man, I was in the rhythm, bro. You fucked my shit up. I forgot I was talking about. Hey, yo, Mr. Kima, thanks for becoming a member, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was in the fuck. Then what was I talking about like before you came? But yeah, so that's what it is, bro. That's what it is, man. It's just like you see, I don't go to any pony podcast. I have in the past, like I mentioned, but not anymore, bro. For what? For what? It's not gonna benefit me. And I ain't playing the games with none of them either. Play me a Tekken, no. Hey, Band Mondays with like member for 5 months. Hey, Dirt. Hey, Sean. What's up, Band Mondays? What's happening, man? Shout out to the 455 people in here. Oh man, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, 100% shout out to them guys. Your dad, I'm not sure if you've seen it. Have you showed them any receipts yet so far? We know, like I know you
of the ponies.
Oh, the ponies, yeah.
Not yet, but I got a segment for it.
Have you got a segment for it? Have you got them ready?
Yeah.
That's the thing, guys. Guys, listen. As things heating up, I believe today was supposed to be the final day for UK to give their verdict and that. Australia is, New Zealand is tomorrow. I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what's going to happen. So today could be a interesting day, bro. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Today is going to be even more interesting if UK does approve it. But maybe they might take another week or so because Jim Ryan's out there.
Yeah.
Jim Ryan's out there trying his best to stop this deal. Having Call of Duty for the next 5 to 6 years ain't enough.
It's not enough for him, bro.
It's not enough. You're not happy with it.
No.
That's crazy, man. Get a super chat there.
Atticus with the 2. Phil, stop being Mr. Nice Guy. Take the gloves off. Hey, Atticus want him to say, whoop their ass. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. He said, Phil, get him. Lucky Mo with the 2. Let the Sony fan stay. Hopefully he will learn. Fuck him, bro. Justin March with the 10. What's up, bro? Thank you for stopping by, man. No, you know what, Lucky Mo? It's just that these guys come in here. PlayStation's better. PlayStation first place. Xbox third place. Man, get out of here, bro. This ain't the podcast for you to come to.
Do you know what makes me laugh? They're still riding on that. They're still sticking
third
by
place?
Yeah, third place. I say PlayStation is number one. PlayStation is the home of the bangers, the games, all of the shit they've done, all of the narratives they created. Everyone is dying slowly.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when they don't be first place? I wonder how they're gonna move the goalpost then. It's all about the games. What happens when Xbox starts dropping all the games?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what is next. And you said they'd play. It'd probably be just the sales. That's what will come down to console sales worldwide. We know how close is it in the States. That's why they didn't raise the prices over there. In the Europe, UK, other places, PlayStation is the number one console, dominating. I say straight up. It was interesting to see this stuff, and honestly, I think more information will come out today regarding this. More people will find more receipts or people saying some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll have them ready for today and tomorrow for TTS as well.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love the Twitter. Colt Eastwood, you talked about certain guys. Ryan McCaffrey, David Jaffe, all of these dudes are coming out talking that shit.
Yeah, man. All of them, bro.
All of them coming out talking that shit.
I actually might pull up the David Jaffe shit now because I forgot to pull that up. But it's just like it looks soft, bro. It looks soft.
Yeah, game speaks. That's just a background play for his house.
Yeah, just the background.
Everyone actually thinks it's your house. Like,
Yeah, is this the background, bro?
I think you're blending good with it. That's what it is, player.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. Well, how about this background? I was gonna change it. Did you see Alex show yesterday?
I listened to it I think today I listened to it. Yeah, I seen that, man. Jim Ryan crying and that.
Oh, funny shit, man.
That's some funny shit, player, man.
Yeah. So, so David Jaffe even went. Let me do my timestamp on that one.
You're actually doing timestamps. Go on then.
Yeah, I just have to do some timestamps on this. You know, this makes people, if they don't want to listen to the whole podcast, to go to what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So let me show David Jaffe, bro. He he went off. Let me show this.
As he does normally.
He does normally go off, and like he goes off on Xbox too. Phil Spencer, he goes off on everybody, bro. So let me show this. Let me go to the beginning.
First of all, I don't agree with you when people saying nothing is touching Call of Duty. Basically, it's just not true. Nothing touched Mario until Sonic came along. Nothing dethroned PUBG until Fortnite came along. Nothing dethroned Madden until Game Day came along. Game Day came along, and for a very long time, like 8 years, it was head-to-head, neck and neck with John Madden football. And no one thought that was possible. So what a bunch of babies. You can't compete with Call of Duty. Man the fuck up. I don't like all this Joe Rogan alpha bullshit. I can't stand it. I think it's bad, unhealthy, and just a bunch of bill of goods people are selling to make money. But I will tell you one thing. Jim Ryan needs to be locked in a room with a fucking, 12-day session of nothing but Joe Rogan and find his fucking testicles again. Because it's like fucking fight. Who's calling? What's up, man?
Yeah, who's calling? What's up, man?
He went off, bro. So, but look, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I remember in the PS1 generation when Madden came out, it was ass. Well, it wasn't ass. It was just that Game Day was way better. I know you don't really fuck with this type of shit, Sean, but American football, Game Day was better. It made Madden step their game up because Game Day was whooping Madden ass. Game Day was the first football game that outsold Madden until Madden had to go back to the drawing board and revamp and make their product better. So he's right about that. If Call of Duty means that much to you, you have to come, bro. You own SOCOM. Do something with that, right? Do something with SOCOM. Do something with Killzone.
Oh, come on. There's no need to say it like that, player. Come on. There's no need to say it like that, bro.
No, but you understand what I'm saying, though, right? Like, he's right, man. He's right, because when Xbox knew their weakness, studios, single-player games, RPG, they have all of that on the way, bro. They have Hellblade. They bought Bethesda, whose specialty, with the exception of Fallout 76, is single-player games. That's what they do. Single-player games. Single-player open-world RPGs. Fallout. They got Elder Scrolls. They got Doom. All of this shit. That's what they do. PlayStation dropped the ball last generation with not paying attention to the industry. They had 120 million PlayStations. None of their games sold over 20 million. Right? Even the ones that was packaged or bundled, I should say, still didn't sell over 20 million. I don't know, bro. Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. That's the interesting thing, guys. You got to understand that what's happening throughout, like when we go back is the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I know Durt talks about PlayStation 3. That was a bad generation for them, guys. Regardless what happened, had a lot of problems in that generation, from the price to the online going down, people's credit, money was being taken away, online down for a month. There was a lot of things happening. They had to sell buildings, sell stuff to produce the PlayStation 4.
They're in trouble, yeah.
And we always talk about every generation needs some sort of luck. You need like a company to slip up. And just with the Xbox One, even though people weren't ready for it, even though Xbox was at 7 to 10 years ahead, talking about online DRM, sharing your multiple accounts, people weren't ready for that shit.
Now, Not back in 2013, it wasn't.
And the Kinect, when everybody said it's spying on you, the government is spying on you. We sent that video from that GameStop employee manager when he talks about
I
that.
still got that.
And the price, including that $100 price, and the power from when they were talking about the power of the PlayStation 4, it does 1080p and all that shit. It hurt it.
Hey, Sean, I'm glad you just said that. When the original Kinect came out, I didn't hear people saying they were spying on us. It wasn't until the Xbox One version of the Kinect came out. All of a sudden, it was, oh, they're spying on you because the Xbox One was getting so much hate. The Xbox 360 was loved. Even the Xbox 360 version of the Kinect was loved. I didn't hear people saying it's spying on you. So why was the Xbox One version of the Kinect spying on you, but not the Xbox 360 version? Because the Xbox One was getting hate. It was getting hated on, and that GameStop employee, that video that I've shown a couple times on one of these podcasts, that's just what it was. PlayStation was praised, and like you said, every generation there's luck involved. There's always luck. PS1 didn't really have competition. The Sega Saturn shit the bed. Nintendo remained with cartridges, and everybody else was CDs. So there's only so much you can do with them big ass polygons. Plus the cartridges was like $70. PS2, they didn't have any competition. The Xbox One, it was new. I'm sorry, the original Xbox was new, and it came out a year later. Plus that damn DVD player changed the game. 360, they got lucky because the PS3 effed up. PS4 got lucky because the Xbox One effed up. So let's be honest, bro. Max City with the 2. Jeff Keighley came to Sony rescue. D Kisser, TTS, I know exactly what you mean, yeah. Andy Angran with the 2. When will Reginald host his own webcast? I don't know if Reginald could do a whole show crying like that.
Maybe a mini sword or some shit.
Yeah, man.
Like an 8-minute webisode, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so you know what? Let me I want to show some. No, I'm glad you mentioned that. Max City, let's show some stuff from these PlayStation fanboys. Let me go to my
from
bookmark.
Yesterday after the news came out when Jim Ryan came on and talked about this deal isn't good enough for us.
Yeah,
we're not happy with this deal.
Let's show. Let me make it to 20. Let me show this. Let me show my screen, guys. So PlayStation fanboys is not happy about the news for whatever reason. I don't know. This guy, Jay Barr, he said Phil Spencer should be sued and fired. What? What? Let me see. Hold on. It was what was it? Now this is like people that responded to him. He said Phil Spencer be sued and fired. This guy, Nelson Gaming. I know he should be fired, but why sue? Did I miss something? In Guapzilla, he lied in court under oath. What? To deceive the consumer and our representation. These are the same guys. These are the same damn guys that thinks PlayStation is flawless. These are the same damn guys that said Xbox has no games. Xbox can't compete. Look at this shit right here. First off, I'm going to show you this. Hold on. What's I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, Mooch. Now, this is what Mooch said May 2018. I'm not going to read this whole dumb shit, but look what is underlying. If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up. Now, do you guys see that? Do you see that, Sean?
I'll read it. Let me just repeat that once again for me, player.
If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up.
Oh, they have to step up. Is that what you have to do when you want to compete?
Yeah. Now look at this shit yesterday. This is what I've been asking. Will the FTC and CMA see Game Pass as an unfair advantage versus a $70 price on competing platforms? Will Microsoft grant PlayStation the ability to put COD in the PlayStation Plus services as well? All unknowns yet to be determined. Look at yourself. Xbox is competing. Now y'all are questioning how they're competing. Well, will they allow PlayStation to do this? Will well, is Game Pass an unfair advantage? You said Game Pass was and never was, sir. Remember he used to say that shit? Because I used to listen to him. You said Game Pass was and never was.
He was saying that from day one, bro. And continue saying that. And I know you don't listen to him as much. I listen to him for the receipts. And listen, this year Game Pass has dropped the ball. Game Pass hasn't done nothing, no first party titles. Last year they got the what's that game we played, man? The from Square Enix. That shooter looter. What do you call it? Outriders, MLB, Back 4 Blood, and these type of games. But this year they got nothing. They're not doing nothing. Game Pass. But look what's happening right now. They said, I buy my games $70. If I find value in that product, I will pay $70 for it. Games like The Last of Us, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, GT7, all of them games I'm willing to pay $70 for because of quality and that. Now they're saying Game Pass is unfair. Will the CMA, will the FTC come on, look at it and say, listen, if you're going to be paying $10 a month, and when this family plan comes out, killer, if you got a group of 4 to 5 people, that shit's going to be even cheaper. That's what you're going to look at in the future as well, player.
Now, look at Jeff Keighley. Every other media person that I saw, I'm sure there's some other people that was backing Jim Ryan, was against Jim Ryan and called him a crybaby, except for Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley, he's pretty much trying to say that Xbox said they're going to keep Call of Duty on there the same day as PlayStation. Yeah, they said that, but they are going to do that. But they didn't say forever, ho. They didn't say forever. So he's like, PlayStation Jim Ryan, Microsoft has offered Call of Duty to PlayStation for 3 years beyond current agreement. Microsoft Brad Smith, when he had an interview in January, said, we are committed to making the same game available on the same day on both PlayStation and Xbox. We want people to have more access to games, not less. So, bro, what does he say wrong? It's still going to be on there 3 years. I mean, 5 years, actually. You think about
after 2024, yeah.
Yeah, after 20. What's the problem? Jeff Keighley? Him and Tim Dog was going at it, bro.
Tim was what Tim was trying to say is, bro, listen, keep the same energy.
Yeah.
Where are these other games when they do these deals and that? We know this guy's a PlayStation dude. We know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And it's showing every time PlayStation's in trouble, when they're at the bottom line, when they're struggling, when they know they can't compete anymore on this level, on this scale, they have to bring everything. Game Pass is untouchable. Cloud services is untouchable. The price, Microsoft can take a hit because they're $1 trillion company. PlayStation can't do it because they got to charge more. All of them things they talk about, and they know PlayStation is hurting right now. Losing a game like Call of Duty, and they see the way Microsoft is moving. They're not playing it. They're not messing about now. They're not buying small studios. They're buying publishers for 10, 20, 30 billions dollars. What is next? They spent 70 billion on this. Is the next one going to be 100 billion? How can they compete?
They can't, bro.
They can't compete, and that's what they're crying for.
Yeah. So MBG. Jim Ryan has publicly called out Phil Spencer's response to Call of Duty continuing to release on PlayStation. According to Ryan, the deal only extends 3 years beyond their existing contract. It's clear Jim Ryan believes Phil's intent is to make Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox. Right? So then, like Onyx says, can't believe he is crying, man. This makes Sony look weak and bad, which is facts. He actually ratio MBG with this response. The MBG says, so calling out bullshit is considered crying. I say good for Sony for actually saying something for once and not just being left to look like the only asshole in the room. What? Calling out bullshit.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God, man.
The defense force is untouchable this time.
Defense forces, bro.
Incredible. Who would have thought the levels they go to? Incredible. I'm trying to find a receipt, bro. I thought I had one, but I don't know where it was. The other one.
Oh my God! Phil Spencer is a bully, and I'm mad. Jim Ryan called out Phil Spencer PS1 is bullshit. I'm still mad. Block this acquisition, please.
Oh man.
Hey man, Reginald made his debut on Twitter yesterday. His debut. I don't know if you saw it.
I seen it yesterday, bro. That was funny.
Yeah,
that was the right time to do it as well because of all the heat. It was happening yesterday.
Yeah,
that
man.
was the day, bro. That was incredible. I loved it. This is what I talked about. The past few months, especially in August, the ass whooping that PlayStation has been getting.
I love it.
It's been mental.
September,
we are 8 days in. It's been incredible so far. Incredible in that. The amount of crimes happening, even though PlayStation had dropped their first party games and that, these dudes are still not happy. They're still concerned about that one game, and that's the Call of Duty game. They know once that goes away, I talked about this play, it's that market shift. It's going to shift the market. That one game will shift the market once that becomes exclusive. Let's say that becomes a next gen exclusive for the Xbox Series, wherever the next one is. You think people are going to look at that? You think people, when they see Call of Duty on that box exclusive to Xbox?
Oh man.
You think when people look at that box and they see, oh shit, what, Call of Duty is not on the PlayStation anymore? Where are they going to go? Where are these casuals going to go play?
Yeah.
And that's what they don't like. They can see the shift, and Jim Ryan knows this. He knows the shift will happen in such a way that it will hurt the PlayStation brand. Maybe not now. Maybe not in the next 2 to 3 years. But in the future, in the next 6-7 years, when the next generation happens, that's when it'll hurt them. The beginning of the gen, where will people dedicate the next gen console? Where will they go? Yep. And they'll go towards the Xbox because of that one game.
Because it's a question mark at the point. Like I said, they're not bots or ponies, whatever. Hey, always Carlisle said he saw Reginald on TurboVerse TV. Oh shit, you know, that's all TurboVerse TV do. He just pull shit from Twitter and talk about it, but it's working for him, bro. It's working for him. I gotta check that out. He pulled Reginald. He pulled that clip.
I can't believe it. I was gonna say to you, you should have put our brand on it.
Man, it's fucking me though. Fuck them. It's me. Nuisance with the hey. Nobody got Reginald on their show. They better not dare try. Actually, like I told you, I don't know where I got that clip from. The actual PlayStation. It was like about 2014, bro. I don't know who it was, but the person has his logo on it. I just took it and ran with it. I had it on my phone for years through 3 different phones, bro. I just never used it until then. Nuisance with the $2. What's up, guys? PlayStation really scared, huh? You damn right they is. Call Weed with the 10. Why can't Sony just improve their own service? They can't afford to do one piece. Why am I drawing a blank? First party. Thank you. Damn. Day and day. Oh shit. What happened? Oh, sorry. Let me bring that back. Damn it. What happened? Where is that? I messed up.
Have you not started it?
No, I did start, but shit. I undo the stars. Let me put that back. Like I said, why can't Sony just improve their own service? They can't afford to do first party day and date. Fine. They can't get games like Lies of P on PlayStation Plus Premium instead of spending money on exclusivity deals. Nah, yeah, but I don't think that's their goal to have big games in their service.
As of right
now, you know, like third party games. I don't think that's their goal. Ban Mondays with the 5. You think Jim Ryan would get a hairbrush with all the extra money they are getting? That's a good question. Oh man. So yeah, bro. This shit is crazy right now. So yeah, like I always said, man.
You know, when I was talking, I know you're blocked by this person, that Daniel Ahmed and that. And he put this up, you know, talked about fun facts and that. Guys, Xbox zoom in.
He goes, I didn't see that. So
yeah. Fun fact: Sony was Activision Blizzard largest customer in 2020, accounting for 17% of its sales, or 1.37 billion. Microsoft was Activision Blizzard 4th largest customer in 2020, behind Apple and Google, and accounting for 11% of the sales. So just under a 900 million player. So cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
And look at this shit here. Let me pull it back. So this dude here, Xbox zoom in again. He goes, men lie, women lie, facts, data, and statistics doesn't lie. Don't.
We know so what? Nobody said Xbox made more money off of Activision Blizzard games. Of course, nobody said that. So what these ponies, man? Numbers don't lie. Nobody, not one person I've seen said, well, Call of Duty sells more on the Xbox. Did you say that? I didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
No bot said that. So what is his point? Numbers don't lie. All it's proven is that Call of Duty makes a lot of money on PlayStation. We knew that.
So what's that got to do with it? I don't understand. What's the point of that tweeting that or retweeting or quote tweeting that dude? So what are you trying to prove? That Xbox is going to get hurt? They're going to lose all of that money in the future?
I don't know what the hell his... I don't know, bro. I don't know. These guys, I just don't know, man.
Get a super chat play.
Long live the black mama with the two. Act like they can't just get an Xbox. They don't want to. They refuse to. They don't want to, bro. Carl Weed with the 5. He failed to mention PlayStation literally has twice the install base. That's a damn good point. That's a damn good point.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't it convenient?
They never mentioned that, right? PlayStation outsold the Xbox for the whole generation. Yeah, they did, brother. But the games outsold it too. No shit. So yeah, man.
Let's see how it plays out when Call of Duty. Let's see when the deal is done. First of all, when Call of Duty does come in Game Pass, and Phil did say it's coming to Game Pass as soon as the deal is done. The games will come to Game Pass, and that's what they're worried about. Well, Jim talked about that as well. On top of that, game coming to Game Pass will hurt us in that versus the $70 price tag. I want Phil and the team to put that shit to $90 on the PlayStation Store. Fuck them.
Damn.
Forget about them. Put that shit up on that. If you want it, pay. Make sure we recoup that $70 billion soon as possible. You like to talk about numbers. You like to talk about facts. PlayStation is the dominant. When it comes to the sales, everybody buys it from there. 17%. Numbers don't lie. Shit, put $90 on it. Let's see if the numbers lie. Continue. Right. Talk that shit.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's all you can do. So that's about it, man. That's really about it, bro. 416 people. I think we got like 460 or 470 up in here, man. It's crazy. So, shout out to you guys. Yeah. Shout out to you guys for being up in here with us. Thank you. We're about to get out of here, man. I'll probably do a little video about this. That's to continue to talk some shit, bro. Let's continue to talk shit.
Did you, before we close on the next 5 minutes or so, did you expect this, when it came to the Activision deal, we knew it's going to be hot. But I don't think we expected it when it was getting closer to the deal, when FTC, CMA, all these regulators around the world coming to the end, where we've seen all this shit coming out. Like, we've seen the same shit with Apple versus Epic. Some of these behind-the-scenes documents now. Jim Ryan's coming and talked about this and that. People said it broke NDA or some shit. I'm not sure if that's legit or not. But to see what's happened in the last 6 weeks, to see how this deal is going, to see how they're trying their best to stop this deal or trying to put something in that contract that Call of Duty will never leave. That's what they want play. All they want is Call of Duty never leaves the PlayStation platform ever. And I think that's what they're crying for. As soon as that shit's done, there'll be
what the hell is this dude talking about?
It was Malcolm.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Sonic Rider, what are you talking about?
After all of these weeks, how crazy is it to you now to see what is going on with the deal and how much these guys are begging, crying, asking Phil to be fired, sued and that. Jim Ryan's coming out. All of this shit, the media's coming out against these guys right now. Some are capping, but guys like Ryan McCaffrey, David Jaffe, all of these other big guys, all key players, even big YouTubers talking that shit when it comes to this deal. Who would have thought it would have come down to this? These PlayStation.
Who is Malcolm? Who the hell is that? I don't know who that.
Malcolm is. No, I thought that was AP.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I know you're talking about that black guy. Yeah, I think.
Or was that a Spider-Man one?
The young black guy. Yeah, fuck him. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, this a dude. Yeah. I remember because they took his video down because he threatened to blow up Sony or some shit because they, Spider-Man or something with the PC.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
Has he done more videos since then?
I have no idea, bro. All right, guys, we about to get out of here, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys.
Chat, 1 second, get the super chat.
Christopher Doe with the 5. Sony, instead of locking down exclusives for 20 years, they should have been saving their money to buy some studios. They thought that shit, Chris.
I wonder if that pays off for them because, some games, it worked for them. Final Fantasy, even though I don't give a shit about that game. You don't give a shit about that game.
No, I don't give a
damn.
But
people, it's a big IP. People do miss it. Yeah. So I wonder how this is going to play out there. Will we get more information today or over the weekend? And where the fuck is that PlayStation Showcase play? I thought it was today. I was told that Robertson, whatever the fuck his name is, Saverno, whatever the
Hold on for a second, Sean. Hold on for a second. Let me do a timestamp. Because we about to talk about this right quick. We talked about this on Addict's show yesterday. I asked him at the end of the show, the PlayStation Showcase, where is it? Now, we both talked about it. Said, like people were saying on the 8th, obviously that's today. The 9th, probably not because that Disney show is tomorrow. Ubisoft show is Saturday. Then some people were saying maybe the 12th, right? Wouldn't they have announced it by now? And I never seen them have a show on a Monday. Plus, Tokyo Game Show is next week, right? Possibly later this month. Of course, it's possible. Sean, what if they don't have a show this year, bro?
PlayStation for the players.
I'm just saying, what if they honestly legit? I think they will. Let me go on the record. I think they will have a show later this month.
Some type of show.
Now, when I say showcase, I'm not talking about a state of play. I'm talking about their showcase. The last couple of years, they've had one in September. So if they don't have one this year, what does that mean to you, bro?
That means to me, even though they got all of the studios, they talked about games in development and all that stuff. That means they don't have nothing to show.
Mm-hmm.
Ready when it comes to the first party stuff, they can show third party things. Definitely. I believe if they do have a showcase this year, it will definitely be Spider-Man 2 will be the highlight. I really do believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and God of War, obviously, they'll probably have a long segment of God of War. Let's say like last year's show was 40 minutes long, 42 minutes long. They can have an 8 to 10 minute gameplay demo for God of War. That takes 10 minutes of the show. Spider-Man, couple of minutes there. 2 big games there. Maybe announce Final Fantasy, but if they don't have a showcase, what are the PlayStation dudes gonna do? I know what they're gonna say. PlayStation has delivered the first party games this year. They deserve to take a break. They deserve to take a day off.
They'll say, we don't need a show, stupid asses.
When PlayStation does a show, the world stops. Look at the likes. Look at the Instagram likes. Look at the retweets and that. Look at the views. PlayStation doesn't need E3 anymore. PlayStation is E3. All of them talks. I wonder how many Captain's going to happen. I want them to announce it, that if they are going to do a showcase, will it just be a nice day of play? I don't even consider that shit a showcase anyway. It's fucking 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
Bro, the state of play is 30-something minutes long sometimes. Yeah. What kind of showcase is that? Get to 1 hour at least. Anybody, listen to me. Anybody with a showcase, when it comes to a showcase, if Xbox did a 1 hour showcase, even a 40-minute showcase like Sony, I imagine they did a 40-minute showcase there. I showed off Starfield, which is like 10, 12 minutes long. Redfall, Forza Motorsport, A Plague's Tale, High on Life. Imagine Pentiment, yeah. Imagine they showed about them type of game in a 40-minute segment instead of a 90-minute segment. Imagine they did a 40-minute segment showing them games. A lot of people would say that shows a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I don't consider that a showcase because it's short anyway. A big event. Xbox can do them showcase. Xbox can do a showcase with Blizzard, Activision, ZeniMax, the Xbox first party studios. If they do 40-minute shows, they can have 3-4 shows a year doing some shit like that. Easy.
Yep.
Now, PlayStation doesn't do a showcase. That you know for the fact what's gonna happen that day. Twitter will be brutal. Our tweets will be devastating. Podcasting will be going live. Whoever's free will be going live. We will be talking that shit. Piss these ponies off. Can't wait to see the tears.
Yeah, man.
Wait to see the tears.
Yeah. So, when I added that question yesterday, I really thought about it, and he thought about it because he said he didn't really think about what if they don't have a show this year. But we both said that we think they will have a show, but it would be funny if they didn't. Now, before we get out of here, let me say this. I mentioned this yesterday, but if you really look at their roadmap, all those new studios they bought, none of those games are ready to be shown, except for maybe I think Fire Sprite, the VR one. The like Horizon VR. Haven, Housemarque, they just dropped the damn game last year. So none of their stuff is ready to be shown off. Those new studios. Now think about their old studios. Naughty Dog, they're working on that multiplayer. They say they're gonna show it off next year. They didn't say it's coming out next year. So if they have a state of play or a showcase this year, they won't show that game. We know Spider-Man is going to be good. They know it's going to look good. Wolverine, is that ready to be shown? Yeah, but those are two games that they announced last year. Think about Sucker Punch. They're probably going to do Ghost of Tsushima 2, most likely. They might do a CGI trailer for that because I don't think gameplay is ready yet. Maybe it is. When it came out, 2020?
18 months.
Yeah, I don't know. And it came out in the middle of COVID, so maybe gameplay is not ready to be shown on that one yet. What other Polyphony? They just dropped the game. Gorilla, they just dropped the game. Like, who else am I missing? Bungie, they're multiplayer. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe they don't have anything to show. They can go out there and show Forspoken. That game looks like shit. They can go out there and show Final Fantasy 16, show some third-party stuff. Okay, fine. But they would have announced something by now. Will it be next week? Maybe. The week after next, possibly. But once it starts going into October, I will be surprised if they have a show by then, but it's definitely possible. So I'm going to go on the record one more time. I do believe they will have a PlayStation showcase this year. What's going to be on it?
You gotta see it though. Like, you gotta understand how many of the studios got hit by the pandemic as well. We know what's happened with the Night of the Old Republic. Boom, that's disappeared for now. What's gonna happen next? God of War, I think they're gonna have a good showcase for that. A good demo for that. 8 to 10 minutes easy. Spider-Man, definitely. I know they're gonna hype people with Spider-Man too. But you talked about this 100% right. All of the other studios are busy right now. Some are still new, and some are making sequels. Naughty Dog just dropped a remake, and they're making factions too, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, bro, I wonder what the defense force is going to be. What they're going to say. What do you reckon they're going to say?
Like you said, well, PlayStation has been providing us with bangers all year, so it doesn't matter. Just like with E3, when they canceled E3, they was like, well, we don't need an E3. So they'll do something. But the thing is, Xbox roadmap looks way stronger. People know that. Well, most people understand that and see that. The only ones hating is, you know who, ponies. But I don't know, bro.
I think before you get a super chat, that's not even half the studios we've seen so far. That's what you got to say. That other roadmap we got right now, is rock solid, straight up. Now there's some surprise. Like, what is it doing?
Right.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? ZeniMax Online. They talked about they got 500 people at ZeniMax Online right now.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. We don't know what's gonna happen with that. Could this change? Could this piss Phil and the team off? And you know what? That Indiana Jones game is gonna be exclusive now.
Yeah.
That could change right now. Then we got the Activision deal coming in. We know that they got a few games up their sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So the roadmap for the next 6-7 years is really strong.
Yep.
And we won't have that before you get there. We won't have that problem where we start off strong and the second half we slow down. That's not going to happen this time. We are starting a bit slow this time, but next year we're hoping that's the year, and all the way through every year will be a strong year in terms of first party.
Yep. So, all right, guys, that's about it. We're about to get out of here, but let me get this. THX 1138 with the 5 Sony stated plays are 30 minutes of introduction music animation, only 12 minutes of indie games.
Talk that shit. Is that lying?
Hey, talk that shit, bro. Like the only time they are different is when they are focusing on one game. You know, if they're focused on God of War or something like that. But hey, there's definitely some truth there.
Just like a Sony showcase last year, there was a 4 or 5 minute introduction.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's about it, guys. So thank you for stopping by. Let me do this. So we got TTS tomorrow, right?
We got TTS tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, guys. 6 p.m. UK time. Hopefully we'll have some more receipts tomorrow, and we'll be definitely talking that shit, guys. Definitely, man.
Yeah. So all right, guys, we out of here. Peace out.
Anywhere you go, anywhere you go.